Hey guys, this is Phoenix Belle here. Let me just take this off. Alright, there we go. Sorry. Y'all know that glare gets me. But anyways, once again, this is Phoenix Belle. And I am here today to talk to you about manifesting your life through writing. Or, as the title says, writing your life into existence. So I have my handy dandy journal and my pen, and I suggest you either get yours or be prepared to go get one, because I think personally, to me, it's best to keep them all in the same journal or notebook. I know that doesn't always happen. I have a couple notebooks around here that get picked up randomly sometimes to write stuff down. But generally you want to keep it all in the same so you can go back and look at it again, so you can just keep track of what you're manifesting into your life. And that also gives you a sense of, oh, did it happen or did it not? So that makes it easier for you to keep it all in one journal. So before we get fully into this video, please hit that like, subscribe, and notification bell for me. I now have a shop out called Death Moth Apothecary. It's on Etsy. It has a bunch of fun spiritual and witchy objects and products and things like that. And yeah, you can follow me on all the social media if you feel so drawn to. Those links will be down below, as well as my shop link will also be down below. But alright, that was my quick little announcement section. Let's hop right into this. So, for writing your life, why do we do it? Writing is said to be very, very powerful. It's used in psychology all the time. So first, it's on like a mental note. It's writing it into your brain, okay? Because your brains don't know what's going on. Your brains don't have, your brain itself does not have this pattern or these things that it's doing, where it knows what it's doing. You're telling it what to do. So, which might sound kind of funny, that you're telling your brain what to do. But it's kind of like your present brain is telling your future brain what to do. Because your present brain, as of right now, knows, okay, it's telling my fingers to move. It's telling me to make this video. It's telling me what to say. But my future brain has no idea what's coming. So by writing it into existence, I'm changing and I'm setting that tone for my future brain. I'm setting that this is what's going to happen, that mood for my future brain, okay? And I'm telling it, look, this stuff's not going to bother me anymore. This is what's going to happen. I'm going to have this career. I'm going to do this, because by doing that, it's, like I said, it's just setting that tone, that mood, that plan for your future brain. Now, on a spiritual level, that's telling the universe what you want. It is telling the universe that you're either changing the plan, so you're taking one of the redirects for your journey, or maybe that is the actual next step in your journey, is to learn how to do this and start doing this. Now, it feels good. It raises your vibration. You know, it might, at first, you might be like, man, like, I feel like I'm lying to myself, or I feel like this is happening, or you know, I'm just not feeling like I'm that into it. Please try it a couple of times. Start small and work your way up if you feel that way. Like, you're more than welcome to start big and just start going for the gold. But if you're unsure of it, start small. Start with a goal that's like 1 to 2 weeks out, okay? You could even start with a couple days. Just make it smaller, so that way it's easier to have everything put into place. So types of things that you can write into your life. Literally anything. Anything. You can write anything into your life. So if I wanted to write by the end, or actually we'll make it more specific, by December 31st, 2020, shoot, I will be selling $3,000 worth of product a month. Okay, so obviously I thought about that. That's a real goal. So by December 31st, 2020, I will be selling $3,000 worth of product a month. Now, will that be just my product? Who knows? I didn't make it specific to my business, so who knows? Maybe I'll go get a side hustle that will help in that. But that's the point. You have to be very specific to it if you want it to be very specific, okay? So I just wrote out kind of like I was going to start a list. So there's a couple different ways you can do this. I'm sorry if this video seems kind of jumpy. I'm trying to make it a little bit shorter than my normal videos. Just because. But so there's a couple different ways to do this. You can write it like a book. So you could write, so I would change that to, I'm not going to write that because that would be too long, but I could change it to something like, Shelby Davis is now on the prowl to sell $3,000 of product a month by the end of, or by December 31st, 2020. And in doing that, she'll be reaching a goal. And then her family and blah, 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 blah. So you can write it like a novel. You can write it like you're writing a book. And some people really, really prefer that way. Some people feel like it works better. But personally, I've never had an issue with just writing lists like goals. And then once you write these, I suggest starting with 3 to 5 goals. 3 to 5 things that you've written down that you want to happen. And put a time limit on them. Don't just put, I want $10,000. Okay, cool. Cool. Do you want it now? Do you want it a month from now? Do you want it 2 years from now? Because, you know, it's just kind of whenever the timing's right at that point, right? The timing may not be when you want it to be. So, be specific. Specific. Okay. Now, like I said, you could write pretty much anything. You're programming your brain. You're raising your vibration to these objects or things that you're writing down. And that's a really biggie right there, too, is raising your vibration to these things. So, you've heard it before, I'm sure. The best way to manifest your life is to raise your vibration to whatever you want. And one great way to raise your vibration is to go on the spiritual diet. That's what I call it. The spiritual diet. That's basically as organic as it gets. You know, water, the pH water, the alkaline water. Not all the time. I've heard it messes with you if you do it all the time. If you're gonna eat meat, lean to no meat, or lean meat to little actual consumption of meat. Being thankful for your food, no processed foods, no major sugars, no sodas, things of that nature. That's that spiritual diet, okay? Another great way is to listen to binaural beats. There's guided meditations for a lot of things that people want, like money, peace, freedom, those types of things. there are guided meditations to help you. Daily mantras, the I am worthy, I am good, I deserve this. And you can write those down too. Write down your daily mantras. Write them down 3 to 5 times. And that will kind of set them in stone for that day. This stuff that you're writing down, try to write it down for 5 to 7 days. Well, you can do 3, but I'm really being told that a lot of you are going to have to write it for 5 to 7 days to begin with. And then after that, you know, once you get used to doing it and you start seeing progress, you can change it to 3 if you want. But just be aware that sometimes the amount of days, like the bigger it is, the more you should write it down. Some people write them down every day, regardless, and they don't stop at 7. They just keep writing it down every day until they get it. Personally, I don't write it down every day until I get it. I write it down for between 3 and 7 days, and then I release it to the universe to bring it to me. And then, yeah. So let's recap this real quick, because I think that we've got it pretty much all. And if you have any questions, of course, as always, you can put them in the comments. My email is going to be down below, so you can email them to me, whatever that may be. But let's recap real quick. Okay, so we're writing down our goals. We can either write it in a list form or a book form. We're writing it down for at minimum 3 days, at most 7, unless you feel like you should want to write it down every day. No judgment. We're doing things to help raise our vibration to these objects or things that we're writing down, like the spiritual diet, all of our manifestation techniques. So spiritual diet, daily mantras, binaural beats, guided meditations, things of that nature. And we're giving it time, we're giving it effort. So we realize that just because we write it down doesn't mean it's absolutely going to happen. We have to put a little bit of effort in as well. And there are things that you can write down that will happen without any real effort. Like, oh, I want to find $100 on the street randomly. Okay, that could technically happen to you without, just, you know, make sure you're specific about it, because you don't want to find like 10,000 quarters. Okay. Or like 1,000,000 pennies. So be a little bit specific if that's your goal. But yeah, so do those things and you will be writing your life into existence. Write down your goals. What is your dream goal? What is your spirit and your soul telling you it wants to do? Write it down. Write it down. That's what I got for you. Write it down. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Please let me know in the comments if you have any questions, concerns, or whatnot. And I will answer as much as possible. All my info is down below. Please like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Thank you guys so much. Have a great day.